Hello, dear students and the audience who is watching my channel, Applied Linguistics with Naheed. On this channel, you will be finding the lectures related to the topics in relevance with the English language at different levels. The students of applied linguistics, language, and linguistics know that studying any language across the world is not that easy, because whenever we are studying a language, we are supposed to cover multiple number of the dimensions related to that particular language to understand something about it. That is why the linguists have divided studying a language into different levels, like the phonology or phonetics, which is about how the speech sounds actually work in a particular language. You know that in every language, the basic elements or the building blocks of words and sentences is always the alphabet of that particular language. Like if we talk about English, there are 26. But practically speaking, there are not 26 sounds of these 26 letters. Rather, they are multiple. They are the speech sounds from 42 to 44. Because there are certain combinations of certain letters and the sounds which construct different sounds. So as far as the sound speeches are concerned, or the speech sounds are concerned, they vary from language to language. And even the building blocks or the foundational elements, the alphabets, they do not determine as many number of the sounds as many the alphabets. So that is one area through which a language is studied. We see that speech sounds actually help in pronunciation and constructing words. And once the words are formed, again, I mean, there are certain rules through which those words are formed. And in every language, the construction or the morphology of the words is different. So if we are studying any language, we need to learn the morphological aspect of that particular language. And apart from these two basic levels of the language, the third important level or the dimension becomes the syntax, that how the words are going to be work in relationship with one another in the same language, and how they are going to be put into a sentence in a particular order to give some meanings to the listener or the audience. And then again, I mean, there are the meanings of the words. We see the situation are something which are considered to be the context if certain words are used, and in a particular context, the meanings will be different. The moment we change the context, the meanings of the same word would be changed. So in that perspective, studying a language becomes a complex task. Coming back onto my basic objective of this channel is to learn something related to the translation studies. I guess that translation studies is something which connects you as a learner and a researcher to different dimensions or the levels of the involved languages. In my channel, on my channel rather, you would see that we are working related to English language and Urdu language. If you ask me why Urdu language, I would answer that this is I'm the native speaker of the language. That is why I have used it. But English has become a lingua franca these days. So you will find that the speaker and those who understand English language would be found everywhere, wherever you go across the world. Very because of the reason, because I have worked in the translation area during my academic study programs, like my master's and my MPhil. So I had the opportunity to work something in terms of my thesis onto the subject. As a student, I have learned that when you are involved into the translation task, you are dealing most of the levels and the dimension of the involved languages. So on my channel, you would be watching the topics and related to different levels of language, sometimes something related to the morphology, something related to semantics, and something sometimes related to pragmatics, syntax, and so on. So I hope that you would enjoy watching my videos. For today, the intro is done, and I hope that you as a student would certainly be having and guessing the kind of the work we would be putting forward onto this channel. Thank you very much.